big curveball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Behind 0-2 now. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Emilio Castilla. And the pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jose Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Castilla rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. Asuaje right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Kyle Crick gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ball 1. Hit to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Manuel Margot will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Margot is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Number 53 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 53.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now Bell swings and launches one to right. Pirela looking up onto the party porch and gone.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cordero arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
One run in and one gone so far this inning. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball all over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And now from the air, a jump throw. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play.
As he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Ready for another chance. Emilio Castilla. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Edgar Santana enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 37.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Castilla on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Eric Hosmer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is pulled into right. Oh, and he botches it. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero. And this one is wide for ball 1. Spangenberg, the runner at third. Hosmer stands at second, no outs. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Little dribbler up the third baseline. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The right fielder, number 2.
Stepping up now, Jose Pirela. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hits this one hard the other way. The second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
The batter, number 13.
Riding in once again, Freddie Galvis. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Galvis has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. High and deep to straightaway right. Pirela looks up. Gone!
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Standing in now, number 17. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now to the plate, Josh Bell. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Soft liner out toward left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Cordero makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next to the plate for the Padres, number 53. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching baseball on MLB Network.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So striding in, Max Moroff. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to...
And he's safe. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
How about it? The pitcher, Richard Rodriguez.
Elias Diaz will get a chance with the runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cordero giving chase, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Perella is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.